Assimilation Basketball Association, the ABA, where I assimilate legends into the regular NBA roster. I did not make the playoffs in my first year. I went like 27 and 55. So my experiment of drafting all Timberwolves in the fantasy draft with my 30th out of 36 picks, my 30th selection, it did not work out. And I'm going to try to have a good off season so I can improve next season. First, though, I'm going to take a quick smoke break. Just a second, just a minute or two. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. All right, so let's get started with the off season 2025. Player retirements. We've got, I'll just kind of go through them all. Ricky Rubio, who should have been 85 overall, but they didn't include that version in this game. Oh well. So I'm kind of keeping an eye out for these really high ratings, like Anton Walker, 80 overall. That's pretty high to retire after only 9 seasons. D'Angelo Russell's going to retire. I could override all these. You can override a player's retirement one time. But last time I was doing that, my game kept freezing up. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to have to... I tried my best. See, look at that. Jonathan Isaac retiring. Lots of good players retiring, but thankfully none of them are much higher than 80 overall. 80 overall is like bench warmer material in this league. Dante Cunningham, I remember him. So lots of guys retiring that I wish wouldn't retire, but they are retiring. And that's just the way it is, because if I go through and override all these retirements, my game's going to freeze up, and I don't want that to happen. So that's why I tried to lower the salary expectations as much as possible and increase the cap as much as possible so that teams will actually sign the really, really good players and they won't retire because they're not on a team. And this offseason will be the test. Will be the test of that, my configuration. If I have it configured good enough, then I shouldn't have any all-stars retiring before they should. All right, advance. League meetings. This is fun usually. All right. Opposing teams will enter a 1-on-1 bonus after 5 team fouls and a full bonus after 10 team fouls in a single quarter. Huh. All right. I'm not going to override anything. I just like to look at what the rule changes were. That was approved, as you can see. Draft lottery, only the number 1 pick is done through the lotto. Remaining picks are determined by team record. That would have been cool. Oh well. Rising Star games. Rising Stars game will now be rookies versus sophomores. Fair enough. I don't know what it was before that. Change the number of fouls required before a player fouls out to 7. That's a pretty big change. And they have approved that. It's pretty rare that you see 3 approved rule changes. Offensive, defensive key violations changed from 3 to 5. So it's probably a good thing that one was rejected. That would be too much time in the paint. All right. So, league realignment. I'm not going to do anything here. But I'll show you the divisions. Like, after you do that expansion, this is the Northwest. You got 2 new teams in the Northwest. Actually makes a little more sense. You don't have Oklahoma City in there anymore. And then the Pacific, you got the Surf added to the Pacific. So that means all but 1 team are in California. And then Southwest, you got St. Louis added to the Southwest. So four of the expansion teams, 4 out of 6, were added to the Western Conference. Southwest with the Thunder added to the Southwest as well. Makes a lot more sense. And now we're over to the East. We got Baltimore added to the Atlantic. The Lions added to the Central. And the Pelicans hop over from the West to the East and join the Southeast Division. And that makes sense too. So that's the new divisions after the 6-team league expansion. Each division has 6 teams. Pretty neat. All right, draft lottery time. Where am I at? I'm nowhere on the board. Dang it. I had such a crappy year, and now I don't even get a... Look at that. Jazz, number 2 via Minnesota. Jazz 2 and 4. Man, stupid Rudy Gobert trade. We lost all our draft picks because of that trade. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip the lotto. Jazz. Well, I would have had the 4th pick if I would have had my own pick. But the Jazz got 1 and 4. 1 was via Cleveland, and 4 was via my pick. Then you got Nuggets 2, Kings 3. Final pick is the Knicks. Celtics at 31. And that's the draft order for our first rookie draft here. I suppose I'll have a 2nd round pick. Staff signing. All right, let's take a look here. All right. So I like Chris Finch, but he's actually not that great. He's B, C, and C. I think he was better in 2K24. Micah Nori, he's pretty good assistant coach. I don't want to fire him before their contract's up, though. So I'm going to sign a really good scout. I'm going to try to get Cuba Gooding. 4 years. Let's see. Maybe I'll give him $350,000. Alright, now we want a good trainer. We got Foster, BA. We'll go with, see, I don't want to spend all my money, but we got a $4 million available budget. That's a pretty big budget. I want to make sure I get these really good staff guys here. Go 350 for both of them, and then CFO Logan Mills is the best one, it looks like. But I could save some money if I went with this guy, Thomas Spencer. Thomas Spencer or Gene Farmer. How much is Gene Farmer getting, I wonder? I'll try to go for Thomas Spencer. And I'll also try for Gene Farmer at the same rate. Okay. So, alright, it looks like I got all three guys I wanted here. Sign, sign, and sign. Nice. So I might be paying them a little bit too much, but it's worth it, I figure. We still got a decent amount of money available. Alright, so that concludes the staff signing period. Next year I'll have to get a new assistant GM because this guy's not any good. He's below average. I don't want to replace him this year though. Catch up scouting. Even though this guy's going to be not even going to be in the league for 2 years, he's from England. He looks like the best player by far. Well, according to these rankings here, he's number one in every single one of them, and he's not even going to be in the league for 2 years. So, catch up scouting. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to do any catch up scouting. Okay, Bobby Love. Maybe I'll write these injuries down. So got Bobby Love, and that's it. Okay. Draft combine. Just take a quick look. Whatever. So much information, but I'm not gonna about. You can access most of this information during the draft, I think. Or 44-inch vertical is pretty darn high, but there's like 10 guys, 15 guys with a 44-inch vertical. Alright, that's enough of that. Move on to pre-draft workouts. I'm not going to do any of that. Maybe I should. Pre-draft workouts. A lot of good centers in the draft, I guess. Jonathan. I've never heard the name Jonathan, but got some funny names in this game here. All right. So I'm just curious if it will affect their scouting percentage if I invite them to this camp. So I know above 50, and you can tell who their player comparisons are, and that's my main thing when I'm drafting. Above 50, you can tell that. So I'm going to see if all these guys right below 50 will be above 50 after I do this. Advanced team workout. Okay. So I've never done that before. All right. And it did. Well, that's cool. See, look at that. David Robinson Hall of Fame. Nice. Ceiling Hall of Fame. So that worked. I wonder how much it increased by. It was at least 10. Because all these guys were below 50, but now they're all above 50 for their scouting percentage. So that's pretty neat. I'll have to do that every year, obviously. Yeah. Can't forget to do pre-draft workouts. I usually always skip that, but not anymore. All right. Now we're on to the NBA draft. Man, what a terrible noise. Walter York, just as we expected. All right, Clayton Barlow. Go as fast as I can. They don't let you sim to your pick. Stupid. There goes Bobby Love. He's got injury concerns. Apparently they don't care. He must be pretty good. Don Snow. Frankie Nash. Alan Lewis. Benjamin Moore. Jerry Jenkins. Artie Stokes. Matthew Galloway. John Ford. Abel Gray. J.T. Harrison. Samuel Morgan. Dave Payne. Courtney Reed, Garrett Russell, Brent Aldridge, Chad Evans, Quinn Hendricks, Johnny Jenkins, Tyrone Parks, Nelson Stockton, Samuel Spencer. Hey, I got a pick. Yippee. Alright. So, a lot of players that I've scouted are still available. We'll see who's got the most potential here. Vince Carter. Francis Page has Vince Carter potential. Ceiling. Vince Carter ceiling potential. Alright. David Robinson. I remember scouting that guy. So we got a choice between those two. Who's got the higher floor? So he's got the higher floor with the starter floor, Hall of Fame ceiling. He's got the Hall of Fame ceiling, but a bench floor. So it comes down to this. Francis Page, right here, 22 years old. From Auburn, 6'3" shooting guard. Or J.R. Hunter, 20 years old, center power forward, and rim protector. From Binghamton, wherever that is. His rank. I wonder if I got another pick. Just take a look. Nope, this is my only pick. Yeah, this is my only pick. So I gotta choose wisely. My own team, my team needs. If I lose Garnett, all these guys, I only have one big if I lose all 5 of those other guys, which I might. That might happen. But I have 4 wings for the next year already under contract. See, if I lose Marbury, that would suck. Alright. I don't need the shooting guard because I got Butler still. So I better go with this center. J.R. Hunter. He's got a higher floor anyways. Great rim protector. I'm just curious. It's Francis Page. C- inside their arc scorer. J. Hunter sounds more practical. And he's a C+. He's younger. Yeah. Higher floor. He wins in every comparison. Just want to make sure I got the right guy. Yep, J.R. Hunter. David Robinson, Brandon Wright. Hybrid. Great rim protector. Dominates near the rim. Very capable low post defender, but not spectacular. Routinely grabs rebounds over much larger players. He's pretty big, 6'11", 233. No significant weaknesses, and he has passed his physical. J.R. Hunter. Alright. So, I think we did pretty good on our 1 second-round pick. J.B. Wagner, Greg Bennett, Lou Lowry, Theodore Barnes, J.R. Pierce, Ethan King, Tomas Scott, Clark Parker, Alan Todd, Jeffrey Caver, Brian Reed, Donnie Lyles, G. Jones, Chucky, Kyle Page. So did Francis Page even get picked, I wonder? I do not think Francis Page even got picked. .75 overall. That's pretty good for a rookie. Definitely pretty good for a rookie, especially for a second rounder. But I did increase the draft class quality to 100, so I shouldn't be too surprised. I'm glad I had a second round pick. Alright, now we're down to player options. Team option, Levine accept that. Reed will accept his player option. I got Levine on the cheap here, big time. Thanks to my sliders. Alright. Naz Reed, okay. 15.02 million. See, it's going to be the superstar legends. They're going to be hard. The superstars and the legends, the elite players, the all-stars of the all-stars are going to be the ones that are going to be hard to get. A lot of them declining their player options. Team options accepted. Who does Wembanyama play for? Kansas City. Doncic. So team options are getting accepted. So they're so cheap. It's absolutely, they got to accept them. But the player options are mostly declined. All right, let's proceed to the next phase. Qualifying offer. I'm not going to offer Gibson a qualifying offer. I'm going to let him. All right, now here we are. Moratorium. How much cap space do I have? Hopefully enough to make at least one big signing. Shoot. So I can't get more than Garnett. I think I can get Garnett back, though. Just max it out. 5 years. Should I even give him a player option? No, I'll just do 5 years. Max contract. Go ahead and offer it to him. Or should I try to lowball him a little bit? Nah, that's probably not very smart. Dang, that's a big difference in money, though. Let's take a look. Michael Jordan. See, I'm too far over the cap to make a signing on Michael Jordan. So I'm going to miss out on Jordan and James because I drafted guys that are still under contract. So that's unfortunate. But I should be able to bring back Marbury and Garnett. Alright, Garnett has 10 offers. Shoot, what do I do? What do I do? I better just go ahead and give him the Max Bird contract here. I don't think he'll turn that down. He's going to drop in ratings a little bit as he gets closer to that last year of his contract, but he's still an all-star type player right now for sure. So that's my offer to him. I'll see if we can bring back Marbury too. Marbury has 0 offers so far, so I can wait on that. Welcome to the recap screen. Alright, so I got Garnett. Got Garnett back. Unfortunately, I can't go after any other all-star caliber players. I wonder who signed Michael Jordan. Oh, he's on the Bucks now. Same division, but he went from the Bulls to the Bucks. Too bad for the Bulls. They must have lowballed him or something. So Michael Jordan's gonna be with who else is on the Bucks? I don't remember. Duncan goes to the Rockets. Chamberlain to the Thunder. Melo to the Cavs. Still some really big names out there, though. Hopefully all these guys get signed. I'd be kind of upset if they don't. So I may have to override some retirements if these guys don't get signed. But one thing at a time. $229. I could go all the way up to 386.9. I don't think so. He wants 32.84 million. And I got bird rights. I don't even need them bird rights though. So I'm going to try a front contract. He only wants 32.84. 32.84 in the first year. $33 million, 5 years front. He might accept this. Might as well try. He declined it. Give him 180 front loaded. Or bird. See if we go down to 180 with bird. No. So we'll try this. Alright, we got Garnett and Marbury back. Now, Rudy Gobert also left. He's on my team right now. Do I need Gobert back, though? That is the question. Didn't lose any of my wings, apparently. I don't think I really need Gobert back. Alright, that was the moratorium. That's all that was. See, does Gobert even have any offers? No. So after the moratorium, I got these two guys back. Alright, I don't have enough room to sign Marbury. Shoot. Well, I got Garnett back. Alright, now. So many good players left in the free agency. I sure hope they all get signed. But I'm having my doubts. Try again to get Marbury. I don't have enough room. Shoot. So, that sucks. I do need more players, but I don't have enough money. Maybe I should have turned salary cap off, but that would have made it way too easy. So here we are trying to figure this shit out. Well, I'm glad I have Conley then. All right. See, why does Marbury expect so much more than these next guys? So this is how I have it set up. I these a lot of these mid 80s guys are very affordable. You can get them. I can get them on the mid-level exception. I don't think I can get Gobert back though. Or can I? Apparently I can. I'm going to try to be a little more strategic about it though. Okay, so salary cap table. Let's take a look. So we only got Towns for another 3 years. After that, we got Garnett for 5. But we got all of these players expiring at 2 years. So I'm going to sign Gobert to a 2-year contract. I can't afford Marbury anymore, but I can afford Gobert still. So keep him on a 2-year deal. $35 million, 2 years. Go ahead and offer that to Gobert. Okay. Now, a lot of these guys are still unsigned. But yeah, back to my team. I'm gonna need a better bench. Good at wing. I'm good at the wing positions. I'm good down low. So I need a backup point guard. So I'd say it's between these top 3 guys here. Got Skiles, Jason Terry, or Brad Davis. Jason Terry's 5 years older than these other guys, so I'm going to do Brad Davis or Scott Skiles. Let's do a detailed view. Skiles is a lot better on offense. Seems like Skiles is pretty much better at everything. Oh no. Brad Davis is better at defense. Hmm. Tough decision. Brad Davis or Scott Skiles? Well, Scott Skiles pretty much gets. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Skiles. He's better at most things, it seems like. See what I can offer him. 4 years. I'm only gonna give you a 2-year deal though. So hopefully that's enough. Use my mid-level exception on Scott Skiles. And if I can't get him, I know I can afford Brad Davis. Alright, I got Skiles. I probably should have signed Brad Davis so I could use up some more money. Well, I think that's the minimum, though. So we got 5, 7, 8, 12 players. And we need one more power forward and... Alright, yeah, we'll get this done. Day 8. A lot of these top guys still not on a team, unfortunately. I'm going to sign Brad Davis as well. Third string point guard. Yeah, I made a big deal about signing one or the other, and I can just get them both. Need another power forward. So we'll go for Al Harrington. And bring back Latrell Sprewell. He used to be a Timberwolf. But I like Markkanen. I'm going to sign him. Alright, I got Markkanen, Davis, Harrington. So I got 15 players now. I guess I'm not bringing back Darko Milicic. Where's Darko? He improved a little bit. He's not interested in negotiating with me anyways. Well, he had 5 minutes in his whole career. He's probably going to retire after this season. Alright, so that concludes the free agency for me. Michael Jordan finally signed with somebody. Michael Jordan, the Bulls got him back on a 1-year deal. All right, still a bunch of good guys. Probably 20 players above 90. 25 players above 90 overall. I think that'll sort itself out. Well, Garnett already started with the regression, unfortunately. At least Butler stayed where he's at. Towns, though, I was hoping Towns would get better, but he actually got a little bit worse. Gobert got a little worse. Did anybody get better? Scott Skiles got a little bit better, I guess, and so did Brad Davis. Nobody got a whole overall point better, though. Ryder got worse. Darn. So not doing so good on potential-wise. Not getting better for some reason. Look at that huge contract I just gave Garnett. Well, hopefully it's not all just... Hopefully we can at least make the playoffs a few times. At least once. Alright. Summer League. Go ahead and fill out automatically. And simulate this Summer League. I don't know any of these guys. Alright, where are we at? Seed 26 in the top right there. Simulate Summer League. Eliminated in the first round. And Indiana wins the Summer League and the finals. They won the finals, the real finals, and the Summer League finals. All-Star City selection. We're going to San Diego for the All-Star game this year. And as always, I will auto-generate the rookies. Hoop Summit. I'll just simulate that. Training camps. So in order to keep it more competitive and whatnot, I'm not going to do these. I don't think the CPU teams have training camps. If anybody knows, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure the CPU teams don't do training camps. So I'm not going to do them either. I always send my guys to potential camp, untapped potential, but I don't want an unfair advantage. So I'm going to skip training camps and advance to next season. Here we go. So my team should be at least as good as last year. I got Garnett back. I'm curious about all this free agency stuff, though. See, look at all these top guys still out there. At least there's only 4 guys above 90. I've seen worse. But these high 80s guys, they might not get picked up. So I might have to override some retirements after this year. I'll at least give it a try. But we'll see where it's at. I think some of these guys will get signed during the season here. I better adjust my rotation, try to win some games. Alright, Mike Conley's the starter this year. I lost Marbury. And we got 2 good backup point guards. Have them each play 10 minutes. We're going to move Butler back to shooting guard, I guess. Bring Levine off the bench. Neither one of those guys did very good last year, so... Gonna drop Zerbiak down to 20. Got so many good mid-level guys. Alright, so that's balanced out at the wing positions. Balanced it. It is balanced. Alright. Now down low. Give Garnett an extra minute and we're balanced there. I guess I'll give Al Harrington a minute. So this Hunter guy, he'll probably get sent to G League and get all mad. But I don't really care. Alright, let's go. And as far as the strategy goes, Garnett, you're still the #1 option. think this year I am going to try to get to the basket. It was working good the first couple games. I won those first two games. And then get shooters open. It is a three-point shooting league. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll try this. All right. Off to the races. Let's go. Not a good start. 0-2. There we go. All right, so Rudy Gobert got hurt. I'm going to adjust the rotation manually. I don't know, only at -1. I'm just going to leave him in there. Now he's got an even worse injury. Shoot. All right, we'll just do that. 7-7. Nice. We're actually winning some games. Doing better than last year, I'm pretty sure. So far. Gobert's back. Might as well use all these guys on my bench. They're all good players. Okay. Back at it. Okay, we got some minutes. What's wrong? Oh, what? Gobert's still hurt, I guess. I thought he was better. Okay. Well, shoot. Now we lost 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row, but gotta win. Okay, now we are entering 2026. Gobert's still day to day. I want to take a look at this transaction report. All right, so that worked out pretty good. A lot of those guys got signed. This is the best overall player that's not signed. So that worked out pretty good. Nice. So I guess I have it set about as good as I can get it on the salary expectations and the cap. So it's working out pretty good. So far, so good. All right. Now we just got to win some games. Gobert's back. How'd Nasri do? He did all right. Garnett's back up to a 96. There we go. That's what we're talking about. All right. I'm going to take a look at our team history. We have made the playoffs 12 times. We're looking to change that 0 championships into more than 0. Conference and NBA championships. But I think we're still a little ways away from that. I don't know if this team's going to be capable. Obviously, we're not doing so good at this point. 13 and 19. Yeah, you know what I think I better do? I'm going to call this guy up from G League. And I'm going to turn that automation thing off. All it does is make him mad. And it's not like I need them to be in G League anyways. So he's back. I'd like for him to get 1 token minute. One minute for our guy, J.R. Hunter. Did he get it? He got his minute, so he's in the record books now. He made his debut. The only bad thing about adjusting all these salary expectations in the cap room and all that is that after all these legends retire in about 2040 or 2050 in their area, it's going to get to the point where I can afford to build the best team in the league with no problem. But I've restricted myself to not doing any trades, so that'll make it a little more challenging. But I'm going to be able to sign players that um, are going to be underpriced. I'm going to stop and just check if anybody made any trades. No trades this year either. And there were no trades during the draft either. I remember turning it down to 0 one year, the trade frequency, but I did not turn it off, and there were still trades during the draft. All-Star festivities. Contract extension deadline. Isaiah Ryder and Wiggins and Naz Reid, they'll all re-sign. But do I want to re-sign them? Let's look at this again. It's really not going to clear up that much cap space if these guys leave. So I might as well try to re-sign them for a 1-year extension. $8.88 million accepted. 888, that's the number of Jesus Christ if you look it up on the internet. All right, and go even cheaper with Wiggins. Oh, 420, ha ha. And minimum for Reed. So I might as well. I don't know. Maybe I can upgrade over Reed. I think I may have miscalculated this. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I extended Wiggins beyond that. Yeah, I miscalculated all this. Crap. I was trying to calculate it all so that Butler, on his contract year, I'd be getting rid of all these other guys. But that did not work out. Oh, I was hoping it would. Oh well. I'm not gonna bring a Reed back though. I just signed that really good player, that that rookie. So I'm gonna let Reed go. I drafted that J.R. Hunter, who's got the David Robinson ceiling. So we might get really, really good. Hopefully Nasrid will find a new home. Well, we've improved over last year. Already 4 wins better than last year. See if we can get back to 500. That'd be cool. I don't think it'll be good enough to make the playoffs, but I guess I haven't even looked at the standings for this whole time. Down in the last week of the year. So we win all 4 of these. Come on. Okay, back to 500. Oh, we lost. Final game of the year. Nuggets. Beat them. Oh, darn. 40 and 42. So our MVP in this year, 25-26, is Dwayne Wade. This is the rookie of the year, Zachary Rissacher. Rissacher. He's from France. 6th man of the year. He's 85 overall, too. He's pretty good. David Busher. 6th man. Michael Jordan back to the defensive player of the year. Evan Mobley. Wembanyama, the clutch player of the year. Billy Donovan, coach of the year. $69 and $13. The Bulls did all really, really good this year. Wow. So here's our first team All-NBA. Second team All-NBA. Michael Jordan. Magic Johnson. Third team. Got Garnett on there again. What's Garnett's rating? 96. Then we got defense. Butler again. No Garnett this time, though. Rookie. See if any of these rookies actually played. Two of them. Took them 2 years to play, but they played in their second year, and now they're on the rookie first team. Any of these guys play? This guy played a total of 4 minutes. So, rookie's not getting much playing time at this point. And that's kind of how it goes when you got so many good players already in the league. Rookies don't get to play. Even though I turned the draft class quality up to 100, even then they don't get any playing time. All right, playoff time. I did not make the playoffs. Where was I, though? Oh, dang. If I would have won all 4 of those last games, I might have made the playoffs. I finished at the 11th seed. I don't like the play-in system. I hope we get rid of that with the rule changes. But yeah, big time improvement over last year though. I'm going to take a look around the league and see who's all on the other teams. So they lost Derrick Rose. He was on their team last year. Warriors. Wizards. 76ers. They got Iverson. That's pretty cool. Iverson, Durant, and Dave Collins. So I imagine they're a playoff team. But Barons, they got 2 all-star point guards. So hopefully they put Walt Frazier at shooting guard. I wonder how the minutes. Yeah, Nash only played 23 minutes a game. Frazier played 32. Oh well, not my problem. Bucks got Paul and Antetokounmpo and Kawhi Leonard. They got a really good team. And they got Mitchell and Finley. Wow. Chris Paul though, 99 overall. And on Antetokounmpo, they were able to get him back, or they were able to get him on a 1-year deal. He was a free agent last year. And he's going to be a free agent again this year. Most likely. LeBron James. Oh, wow. That's funny. Bulls were able to bring back Jordan, and then they went and got James too. Somehow. So the Bulls should win the finals, I would think. They only have these guys both under 1-year deals, but they got both LeBron and Michael Jordan and David Robinson and Bob Pettit and Dennis Johnson and Tim Hardaway. Wow, they got a really good team. I'm going to take a screenshot of this team here. Yeah, I think they're the favorite to win the finals. They won 69 games in the regular season. Cavs are good. There's the Celtics. Bryant has some help, but not as much as Jordan and James being on the same team. Another team with 2 all-star point guards. We'll see how they divvied their minutes up here. You got 31. Curry got 32. So they've divvied them up a little better than that other team. Clippers look good. Grizzlies. Miami Heat. Oh wow, yeah, this is that guy who was just drafted. He's 2 years out from the league and he's already 88 overall. Yeah, he's gonna be really, really good. But they gotta wait. It's no wonder everybody thought he would go number 1 though. He's gonna be an all-star year 1 probably. I wonder who they picked up number 4. This guy. He's pretty good too. Bill Frazier. Not good enough to play, but for a rookie, 83 overall, he's pretty darn good. All right. That was my pick, Bill Frazier. Knicks have a bunch of mad players. Knicks are not in a good place right now. I wonder why that is. Knights got a nice duo there. Lakers. T-Max rating dropped a few points. Olajuwon and Howard down low. That's pretty good, but they don't have any outside scoring. There's K-Love. We got Doncic with the Magic. The defending champions, they went and got Derrick Rose. Didn't really need him, but they got him. So we got 2 point guards. I wonder how they situated the minutes. So Kuzi got 31 minutes a game, and Rose got 27. So they divvied them up, however. And then they have Havlicek. And Ginobili. So they just have a bunch of good small guys, but not much help down low. I don't think this team's going to be able to beat the Bulls. Yeah. Oh, shoot. You know, I forgot to change Verjao when I set up all this. I was supposed to give him the younger version and accidentally did the older version. The younger version was like, 32, was 24 years old, and then 76 overall. So the younger one wouldn't even be on a team, most likely. This older version, it was a tie between the margins of overall and age. So it's not at the end of the world. Whatever. Certainly not going to start over because of that. That would be out of the question. Brooklyn Nets got Jokic, Lillard. Nets look good. Nuggets. Nuggets are pretty solid. Pacers made it to the finals last year. They got Shaq on a 4-year deal along with Irving and Payton. Shaq and Willis Reed and Amari Stoudemire. Lots of good big guys. Yeah, the Pacers might be able to beat the Bulls. Just because they got so much more guys down low. Anthony Edwards. I'm guessing these guys are in the playoffs. Tim Duncan. Ewing and Yao Ming on the same team. Ewing will probably plays power forward a lot, I'm guessing. And the Spurs, they got a good team. Elijah Wan's on the Spurs and Duncan's on the Rockets. Tatum, yeah, that's quite a trio right there. Tatum, Robertson, and Elijah Wan. The Surf, Larry Bird and the Surf. They might be a playoff team. And last but not least, the Thunder. Wilt Chamberlain and the Thunder. And back to the T-Wolves. So, Gary Wembayama. That's funny. Must be Victor's little brother or cousin or something. He's projected to go 12. So it's not as clear cut this year on who's the number one pick. All right, let's get through the playoffs here. Simulate the playoffs. So I'm kind of guessing the Bulls are going to win it, but there are some other tough teams, obviously. All right, the Mavericks failed to make it back to the finals. They made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, but not to the finals. Suns make it to the finals. Bob McAdoo and the Suns. And the Bulls. And the Bulls make it to the finals. Michael Jordan and LeBron James and the Bulls. So yeah, Michael Jordan did pretty well to get his team to the finals here. He shot over 47% from three. That's crazy. For the Bulls are hoping they can bring this whole team back. Bulls bring back Jordan and James. That's unheard of. And we're on to the finals series, 2-2. And the Bulls won it. And there you have it. That concludes 25-26 season and playoffs. The Bills win it. They win it all. Good for them. Their 7th championship. And that will conclude this episode of Assimilation Basketball Association. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.